Unlike most kids at the age of 2, I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I grew up: an Olympic figure skater. At least that's what I told my mom after watching the 2002 Winter Olympics. Since then, this overall goal has been a guiding force in my life. It has driven me to succeed and work hard, yet it has also dragged me down. My idolization of the Olympics became a light in the distance that I could not take my eyes off of. For a long time, I could not even voice out loud the possibility that this goal might not become a reality. I became overwhelmed to the point where I could not imagine what I would do with myself if I didn't achieve it. While I excelled in some aspects of figure skating, I struggled with others. Since I was fairly young, I always felt that my jumping ability was behind schedule. And every time I went to practice, I felt this internal pressure to be better than I was inhibit my ability to perform. Leading up to my last competition, regionals, I was filled with self-doubt. Every day I would go to the rink. Every day I would leave feeling defeated, feeling like I was failing. I had absolutely no chance of medaling, but it was not about that. There were two choices at hand. I could withdraw and start to reassess what I even wanted from figure skating anymore, or I could focus myself on the task at hand and compete. Knowing that I would regret backing out, and on some level realizing that competing could only help me figure out what to do next, I went for it. While my performance was flawed, it was the best program I had skated in weeks. In those few minutes while I performed, I let it all go, left it all out on the ice. And even though I couldn't tell you what place I got because I never checked, and I'm sure it was near the bottom, I rose to the occasion in my own way. I knew that I had so much to be proud of, and yet I was consumed by fear. Fear of not fulfilling the goal that I had set for myself at the age of 2. Fear of failure. Yet I knew that the work I was putting into figure skating could not possibly be a failure. For the first time, I clearly recognized how distorted my perceptions of failure and of success really were. And through this, I found that I didn't really know what it meant to be successful. There has always been a guiding voice, be it a teacher or family member, that talks about what actions must be taken to accomplish success. Things like completing homework, studying regularly, even getting a good night's sleep. Yet I rarely hear talk of what it means to be successful, of what actually qualifies as success. Does it mean going to the Olympics? Does it mean getting a 4.0 GPA? Getting into a good college? Making a lot of money? As I get older, these questions only become more pronounced. If I want to be successful, I have to redefine what success is. Decide that success is not a light to gaze at in the distance. It is taking advantage of every day to your fullest ability. Accomplishing long-term goals does not just happen, and therefore success cannot be defined as crossing a finish line. Success is about isolating what you have control over, which is yourself, from all of the other variables that you might encounter. In other words, success is about being an active member in society. And success is about applying all that you learn in the process towards being a better person. Despite the many unsuccessful programs and practices that I had leading up to my last competition, I was able to deliver in that specific moment by letting go of any expectations that I had regarding what I wanted the outcome to be. In doing so, I was able to stay in the moment and execute my program to my potential. Even though I did not place and progress onto sectionals, through remaining present, I was able to perform to my fullest ability. While the performance in itself was a success, it was my ability to remain present that permitted me to realize my own capability. Withstanding the mindset required to stay in the moment in this way requires dedication and hard work, yet it is the key to benefiting from any undertaking. Take action through daily attempts at listening when you might have otherwise interrupted, absorbing what people are saying to you without regard to agenda, taking the time to be silent. Challenge your mindset by conversing and interacting with people that you wouldn't normally talk to, taking interest in the perspectives of people who come from different demographics than yourself. Gain as much as you can from every experience that you have on a daily basis by letting yourself genuinely and completely engage in what you are doing. Through these practices, you build yourself up as a person working to become tolerant, respectful, open-minded, and kind. You are able to focus a little less on the destination you seemingly can't take your eyes off of, and look around to acknowledge all of the opportunities around you. Redefine success as taking part in these actions every day. Redefine success as giving 100% to any endeavor that you choose. In this way, whether you accomplish the goal that you set for yourself or not, you will be successful. The capital that you have gained from your experiences can be utilized in any path that you take. In the months after regionals, I made the decision to end my career as a single skater. Come to the conclusion that while I love jumping, what I truly love is skating, and my skills might be more suited for a different practice of figure skating known as ice dancing. Even though there will be new and unimaginable obstacles to come, I can take everything that I have learned from being a single skater and let it guide me as an ice dancer. Because everything that I have learned from being a figure skater will never only affect my identity as a skater. It will affect who I am as a person in everything that I do. In this way, I know that whether I go to the Olympics or not, everything that I have gained from being a figure skater will benefit me. And I won't stop training. When people ask me if I want to go to the Olympics, I will say yes. And I will work towards this goal that I have had for 14 years. And if I do not reach it, it will be okay. Because through my dream, I become a better human being, a better friend, and a better member of society. And maybe, if enough people can redefine success in this way, we can together create a more tolerant, respectful, open-minded, and kind society as a whole. Thank you.